Welcome to a closer view of District 2. My name is Ivy Taylor, and I'm your councilperson for District 2. Thank you for tuning in. The show will consist of segments that focus on current and ongoing projects and quality of life information.
Volunteers rolled up their sleeves and joined the Ella Austin Community Center, United Way of San Antonio and Bexar County, Humana Inc., and Kaboom, a national nonprofit organization that has built more than 2,000 playgrounds, to build a one-of-a-kind multi-generational playground in San Antonio at the Ella Austin Community Center. The 2,754 square foot playground was built in an effort to create a new space for local residents of all ages and abilities, to encourage physical activity and overall health and well-being, and to provide a diverse community gathering area. The customized playground, which was built in 6 hours, was created with personal drawings from local community members, children, and seniors. The playground will have a fitness station and walking paths and kid-friendly equipment to build a multi-generational space. For more information on Ella Austin, please visit www.ellaaustin.org or call 224-2351. Councilwoman Taylor, the City of San Antonio's Department of Planning and Community Development, Center City Development Office, the San Antonio Spurs Sports and Entertainment, and volunteers participated in the 3rd Annual Good Neighbor Initiative in an effort to beautify MLK Boulevard. Nearly 200 volunteers, including Home Depot, Fort Sam Houston, Randolph Air Force Base, Lackland Air Force Base, Coca-Cola, City Year, George Gervin, Dream Center, SA, VIA, United Way, and individual volunteers participated in the Good Neighbor Initiative. A total of 483 volunteer hours was dedicated to the project. The Good Neighbor Initiative was successful in assisting District 2 residents along the MLK Corridor with beautification projects before the MLK March. The purpose of the Good Neighbor Initiative is to improve the quality of life of the community through beautification projects. The total value of all beautification services offered was $15,500. The Good Neighbor Initiative beautified a total of 40 properties, including sidewalk cleaning, vacant lot clearing, and yard maintenance. A total of 4.96 tons of bulky items and 17.9 tons of debris was removed thanks to solid waste. For more information on the Good Neighbor Initiative, please call 207-2122. And coming up next, to find out what is so interesting to this group of residents when we return. Women of all nationalities and all walks of life participated in the Worth Life Conference held by Bethel International Christian Fellowship for one mission: to eradicate HIV and AIDS.
We don't want to just bury people. We want to resurrect our community with information and with knowledge. I don't know about you. I don't happen to know you, but I know if this epidemic has hit your life, you've been irritated. But I also want you to know that at the end of an irritation, there's a priceless pearl. Most of us,
that's how much we love them. And we can love them like that if we want to and put ourselves at risk for HIV and STDs. Or we can face the reality and the truth of the matter, which is 80% of these new infections in women are coming among African American women, and we can say, you know what, we need to wake up, we need to talk. Because I've been in this work for a very long time, oftentimes I have these off-color conversations, even like on airplanes and things like that. People are asking me questions. And it's not until the other person that I'm talking to looks at me with one of those faces of stigma that I realize that I'm not talking about something people talk about. So I thank God that He hasn't allowed me to understand stigma and discrimination well enough to know when to shut up. Because I'm going to keep spreading the word. I'm going to keep telling my story until it's heard, because we got to eradicate HIV disease.
I found out I was HIV positive when I was 2 months pregnant. I'm glad that I can tell a lot of young people about it, because they run around still doing whatever to whoever, however. So it's like, I'm a living testimony that it can happen to anybody at whatever age. So I just tell whoever I can about it. I tell all my friends about it. I don't care about people laughing and talking about me all on Facebook, all around the neighborhoods and all that. It really don't even matter to me no more. The one thing that is kind of stuck in the back of my mind is how I'm going to be able to tell my son about it when he gets a certain age and how he's going to have to deal with it growing up with me being infected. Because he's not infected, he's negative. So I thank God for that.
My story starts with, I was pregnant 4 months, almost 4 months pregnant when I found out with my second child that I was HIV positive. I got it was, my husband was in prison in Mexico, and he said he didn't know at the time when I came and told him about it. But throughout the years that I've been with him, when he first found out he was HIV positive, 2 weeks later he went into the hospital. He was considered for no hands. And that's how I knew he had it. He didn't want to tell me. We were already together for 3 years. He didn't want to tell me. And it just sucked. I'm sorry for him. But it really did, because before he came into my life, I was out there. I needed money. I had a son already. I needed it. I didn't have education. I didn't have somewhere to fall back into. You know, my family didn't want nothing to do with me because I had gotten pregnant at a young age. So when he came into my life and he showed me everything, he gave me the world, but didn't know I was HIV. He had HIV. He looked like a normal person. I always thought this was a gift from God. To me, to this day, I did have my denial stage, but to this day, God gave me this gift, and I thank God for it, because for a long time I wanted to be a teacher, a school teacher. But today I can say that I'm a teacher of life. I teach others. I educate others. I teach kids or mentors. I educate older people than me, younger people than me. I educate my family, friends, my neighbors. I was educated. And it's just weird because I never thought I was going to be like this. I never thought I would be HIV. I always knew what it was because I knew my person. But to them it was just AIDS. They didn't know about the HIV that comes first. To them, my whole family was just AIDS.
The conference included breakout sessions that informed the community, increased awareness, impacted the lifestyle changes, and inspired commitment to end HIV and AIDS together. Black women make up 29% of all women living with HIV in the San Antonio area. Sponsors included Atina, Baptist Health Foundation, Beat AIDS Coalition Trust, and many more. For more information on Bethel International Christian Fellowship, please call 651-3331. We see and use them every day, but what really goes into making a soda machine? Find out how one local East Side company is providing the most technologically advanced and reliable beverage dispensers and valves nationwide. Headquartered in San Antonio, Lancer Corporation is the leading manufacturer of beverage dispensing systems serving customers throughout the world. But just exactly how are they made? We asked 2 engineers at Lancer Corporation to provide insight into their careers and the process of making beverage dispensers.
Here at Lancer is the Engineering Support Services Manager, and I'm responsible for all the non-design related activities in engineering. So we do things like technical documentation, manuals, instruction sheets. We do all the documentation associated with bills of materials, things like the list of components it takes to build a unit or piece of equipment, all the drawings. There's technical drawings that describe every part that we make, so we oversee all of those. We also have all the testing functions, so all of the equipment that you see, we go out in the lab and we test it to make sure it performs in every different kind of condition. We also have all of the agency files. So to make sure that products are safe as they go into the market, the UL, the NSFs, the products like that, that's third-party testing to those components. So we kind of have those three major functions in my group.
And tell me the designs and the concepts that our innovation department comes up with. And I make slight changes and make it more manufacturable, and then release it to the manufacturing side, and they actually build it and release it to the public. So we have a cascade effect of, in our innovations department, they start by coming up with the concepts and evaluating them and prototyping them, making sure everything works and it's something that we want to go forward with. And then I handle it and add a bell or whistle or change it, and it moves on and to the manufacturing side, and they manufacture it here in our plant in San Antonio and release it all over the world, and people use it every day.
Well, my career's taken probably a very interesting path. I started out as a designer. I went to a trade school right out of high school and became a draftsperson, which is the people that make the drawings. So after I did that, I got a job and began doing design work, and then continued my education and got a degree in business. So I don't fit the true engineering model because my degree is not in engineering, it is in business. So it was kind of a nice fit for me to move into the more of the management part of the engineering model. So my path's a little bit different and my role's a little bit different. So that's how I ended up where I'm at.
Well, actually, when I was really young, probably 6 or 8 years old, I always knew I was going to be taking things apart and putting them together and making changes and stuff like that. So engineering came naturally. So it was, I probably went more the traditional route and took the science and maths in high school, the physics and calculus, and went to school and majored in engineering, got a mechanical engineering degree in town here at the University of Texas San Antonio, and graduated in 2000, and I've been an engineer for 11 years, and 6 of them here at Lancer.
What is it? You know, I mean, it is an almost all-men environment, so I wouldn't be intimidated, I think, is the big thing. I've always worked with almost all men, and they're a lot more respectful in the work environment than maybe people give them credit for. And I think just hang in there. You know, if this is where your heart is, or if what you're interested in doing, you have to stay with it. So.
For most engineers is when you're out in the field and you see something that you designed and it's out there in the public and they're using it, and that's pretty satisfying.
Lancer Corporation manufactures a complete range of mechanically and ice-cooled soft drink dispensers, frozen beverage dispensers, dispensing valves, carbonators, beer dispensing equipment, and an extensive line of beverage dispensing parts and accessories. For more information on Lancer Corporation, please visit their website at www.lancercorp.com. And coming up next, find out why these District 2 residents and Councilwoman Taylor are doing the Cupid Shuffle when we return. Councilwoman Taylor hosted the annual District 2 Holiday Social at Our Lady of Charity Convent located on 210 South Grimes. District 2 residents joined Councilwoman Taylor and District 2 staff to celebrate the holidays with dance, food, socializing, and cheer. Some even discussed what they were thankful for this year. Thank you, District 2 residents, for a wonderful year, and happy holidays to you all. And also in District 2, Councilwoman Taylor attended State Representative McClendon's annual holiday party. The event was held at the Comerica Bank Library located on 403 South WWW White Road. Fellow District 2 residents joined Representative McClendon to celebrate the holidays with family, friends, and neighbors. Guests enjoyed refreshments and socializing. For more information on Representative McClendon, please call 210-225-2107.
Into a closer view of District 2. As you can see, there's a wide variety of exciting projects and activities happening throughout District 2, all designed to make our community a better place to live. I look forward to seeing you next time on A Closer View of District 2. Again, thanks for watching. I'm Ivy Taylor, your councilperson for San Antonio Council District 2.